What's good, y'all? This your boy Teddy B. Blackman, and today I'm gonna give you red signs. I'm gonna give you red flags, red signs, I guess, that you should look out for in a relationship. It doesn't just have to be that though. It could be friendship, family, friends, acquaintances, co-workers. Just some caution tactics that you want to keep an eye on. You know what I mean? Obviously, I speak about this in pretty much every subject that I do, so I'm gonna lead off with it this time, and that's inconsistency. People that's hard to rely on. If you find yourself in an emergency situation and you have to call up a certain person, they never answer the phone, or they never, keep it consistent with you as far as like whatever kind of line of business that y'all handling, or in a relationship, your partner just not consistent. Show you love and affection one day and go 3 days without showing you anything, and then randomly pop up showing you love and affection again. You want to keep an eye on stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If a person isn't completely consistent, now obviously things do happen, so a person may have to step off for maybe a day or something like that, but it should never be nothing to the degree of like you feeling neglected. You know what I mean? Emergencies happen, things happen, but a person for the most part will be consistent. You know what I mean? Next is going to be possessiveness. Now, this doesn't get spoken enough about, I feel like, especially in the black community, but all communities. People are possessive. A lot of people are possessive. It's to the point where it's almost seems like it's a mental health thing. You know what I mean? If it's ever a situation where you aren't allowed to talk to certain people, or you're not allowed to act a certain way, or however you think is just wrong to the other person, and they want to always control like how you move, how you breathe, who you with, who you're around. It's just that's a red flag. That's really nothing to keep an eye on. If you sense a person is doing that, then you might just want to up and leave that situation from the get-go. Inconsistency you can keep an eye on, and to your own detriment you can make a decision on that. Possessiveness, you kind of want to just go ahead and kick the tires on whatever kind of situation it is. Again, it doesn't have to just be a relationship, friendship, family, whatever. Which is going to slide me right into the next thing, which would be narcissism. If you're dealing with a narcissistic person, for those not in the know, anybody that feels like they're just above and beyond, better than anybody else, know it all, always have the answers, speak highly of themselves, but never really too much of other people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's a red flag. When you're in a companionship, I guess that's a good word to use, right? For friendships, relationships, family. Even if one person is maybe carrying the load a little more, or however the situation breaks off, what you're doing is you're working with an equal. At least that's how you should view each other. If we both working full-time jobs, and then I get laid off, and obviously my girl has to carry the weight of the bills. You know what I mean? Obviously, she's doing more than me, but at the same time, I hope that she would still view me as an equal. Because eventually I'm going to get back on my feet, and that's what we're going to be again, as equals. So it shouldn't change based on certain situations. You just take it, and once you establish that we're equals, then until it's over, you're just going to be equals. You know what I mean? So yeah, stay clear of the super arrogant, cocky people. It never makes anything good with that. Another red flag, and we just talked about this yesterday, so it's that easy. Gaslighting. A person that always eggs on the situation. A person that always seems to try to purposely ruffle your feathers. Knows that you deal with anxiety, and then when they get mad at you, they want to trigger your anxiety. You know, the spitefulness, the pettiness, and stuff like that. And in the world today, pettiness is like above and beyond one of the most glorified characteristics for some reason. Like, females going to call themselves Queen Petty, and males is out here super spiteful and stuff like that, but it's one of the worst things that you could ever possibly do. Anytime you feel like somebody is doing that to you, it's don't even need to keep an eye on. Get out the situation, especially if you're dealing with something like as serious as like maybe anxiety or depression, or instead of them making you feel better, they're making you, you know, dive deeper into whatever your problem is. So you definitely want to keep a good, strong feel for that. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, my messages or whatever. Next, I'm gonna give y'all two more, then we're gonna get up out of here. Emotional unavailability. You know what I'm saying? And this one is pretty much another situation. Besides, I guess, inconsistency is the only way you can keep an eye on. These other ones, you can just kind of like kick the ties on the situation. A person's not showing you love and affection, or they're inconsistent with it, or they're not showing enough. That lets you know that they're not into you. Anytime that a person's feeling somebody, the actions reflect them being head over heels in love. It's yeah, I'll do whatever you want, whatever you need. Let me know, blah, blah, blah. If I can't make it happen, we're going to find some way to work it out, blah, blah, blah. Versus being emotionally unavailable is when you're having a bad day and your partner doesn't care. You know what I mean? Or they're going to give you some cliched line that they've been telling you this whole time. You know what I mean? So, you want to just watch out for that. And there's a million examples I could give, but you know, I'm already approaching the time limit for my video, so I'm just trying to keep this rolling as quick as we can. Last is going to be, it kind of ties into the narcissism thing, when they make you feel less than. Now, dealing with a narcissistic person, technically they just feel like they're better than everybody. So they may or may not make you feel less than, but you have your people out here that will make you feel very less than. You know what I mean? So as far as that goes, what you want to do is you want to get out of that situation. You feel like we've all lived different lives. You feel like you've accomplished something great in your life. You might have got a new job. You might have broke a generational curse. Whatever. This person is not going to let you have your moment. This person is going to down talk you. Going to make it seem like he's going to minimize like your accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? And it goes both ways. It's females, males, whatever. Friends. Watch out for these people, yo. You know what I'm saying? So you get a new job and then they talking about, oh, I mean, yeah, congratulations or whatever, but damn, that still ain't really nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, watch out for those shady little lines, and watch out for those jokes too, because them jokes, I know people know, but them jokes is how people really feel. They just disguise it with LOLs and laughing and all that. So you know what I'm saying? So watch out for them underlying jokes too, man. But those just some signs. You know, you can go on all day. If y'all feel like I left any crucial signs out, drop those down in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, hold your boy down, share. And that's Teddy B. Blackman, and I'm out.